I got the coolest keychain for Mother's Day. It's magnetic! And yes, I think we saw it on TikTok.
Oh, we definitely saw
TikTok made us do it. TikTok made us do it. And then all my other Mother's Day stuff. Oh. And all of my, got Selfie Man. We got The Crescent, and then these two bonus movies. Is it Hindsight and Memory? And then we got Scared B&B. And candies to go with it. And the sloth. And flowers. They did good. And a decorative box that's pink. Because Joshua thinks that I love pink. Hello YouTube, I am doing a check-in. This vlog has been back and forth all over the place. Honestly, I'm gonna post this vlog as it is because I've actually tried to do, I think, 3 or 4 vlogs since the beginning of the year, because I only did 3 last year. I rather enjoy doing them. It's just I don't know how they're gonna, turn out or whatever. So, gotta flash it. I'm just gonna go for it with this one. Sorry. Yes, they're sitting on a mount in my car, and the mount is not as it's kind of broken into. I've had this one for a little while, so it's kind of broken into. It just moves whenever I turn or bump. But anywho, so far in this vlog, you have seen my Friday. You have seen Mother's Day, which was yesterday. Today's Monday. It's been a busy weekend. It's been a good weekend, but it's been a busy weekend. Or maybe you've seen my Saturday. I actually don't remember at this point. It might be my Saturday, because Friday, right after work, we dropped the kids off and then we went on a motorcycle ride. So we were gone for about 3 hours, and then we didn't get the kids back for the rest of the night. They stayed the night at whoever's house they were at. So I don't even think I actually vlogged that day. But Friday, I did start a new book at work. So I had duty in the hall to get kids to and from the restroom during map testing. Our virtual kids came in person to do map testing. So I was pretty much like the hall monitor during the testing blocks. So because the testing blocks were so boring, because obviously when you're a hall monitor, there's not much to do. There's not many kids that go to the restroom during testing time because the clocks don't pause for them. You can, put it in to where you're stepping away, but I don't think the clocks actually stop. Not quite sure how that works. It's been a minute since I was actually in the classroom during map testing, because they used to take the students to the computer lab, and I used to be a monitor in the computer lab during map testing. And it's been a while. It's all different now that students have one-on-one Chromebooks or tablets. But anywho, I started a new book. I started Girl with a Louding Voice. That has been on a couple of my TBRs to be read since I got the book from Book of the Month. I think I want to say 2 years ago. And I just had never gotten around to it. And I finally got around to it because I'm seeing more and more spoiler videos and reviews popping up for the book, and I don't want to watch any of them and get spoiled, and I don't want to watch a video that I don't know that they're going to review the video in it, like, with the wrap-ups. I don't want there to be a review of the book in the wrap-up and then I get spoiled, like somebody ends up doing a spoiler by accident or whatnot. So I just took it upon myself to not watch any of the wrap-ups that from the people that I know would have read this book, or whatnot, because I don't want to be spoiled. So I've started reading it. I didn't get very far in it because while the chapters are short, and I was still on duty to where I had to still look up every now and again, get up and walk around in teachers' classrooms, make sure they're good and everything. So I got up to, I believe, chapter 7 or 8, and today's Monday. I'm off work today, but I still have a lot to do. As you can see, I'm in the car. I've had to drop off one son for map testing because he's virtual. I just dropped off another one because he's in person. I'm about to go and pick up in about an hour and a half the one that's virtual, from doing his map testing. I've got to clean, I've got to do laundry, and then I have my second COVID shot. So I went ahead and took a full day because it made no sense for me to take a half day just so I can also leave early to go take a COVID shot. It would have made no sense whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure that if I was a principal or administrator, I would have looked at me like, are you for real? So I am driving home. I'm about to listen to some more of the book while I'm driving home. And then I will check in to let you guys know how I'm doing, or what I think of the book so far. So far, I do think that the book is like all kinds of messed up. Everything that's happened is messed up. And I couldn't imagine being the one that's always different to that extent, to where my family has always been like, okay, April likes this type of music. It's a little bit different than what family's used to, but whatever. April likes to dress this way. It's a little bit different than what the family likes or is used to style wise. That's okay. It's been those sort of things. And sometimes those things have made me feel bad growing up, but there's always that that love and that support and that encouragement that also is there too. And I just got to get out of my own head. But sorry, I'm taking a pause. I was trying to make sure that I wasn't going to run over people crossing the street. But there is that, like in this book, her difference is a complete different sort of lifestyle that she wants for herself, and it goes against what the culture is used to and what, you know, the culture wants for her. And it's definitely different. I couldn't imagine living during that time where you have to do what everybody else wants you to do instead of what you want to do. In the sense of what's happening in the book. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but in the sense of what's happening in the book. Because there, of course, in every culture, there's always going to be, you know, parents or siblings or friends who want you to do what they're doing, and, you know, it gives you a hard time because of it. But this is just on a completely different level, and I could not imagine. I couldn't. So yeah, so far the book is good and it's very insightful. But it's just crazy and different, as I said before. So yeah. Alright, so anywho, that is my check-in until later, and I will see you guys soon. Second video check-in. I read some more of my book. Actually, this time I listened to the audiobook, some more of the audiobook. Further along, still so far enjoying the book very much. I am doing this check-in laying down because I just came back from getting my second COVID shot. And I just wanted to let you guys know that because this may be the last check-in for this vlog. If it turns out I listen to some more and do another check-in, then you will see me again. But if not, until next time, bye. Hey YouTube, another video check-in. So yesterday I listened to probably one chapter of the book. I just was not feeling anything after I got the shot. I just wanted to go to sleep. So also, come to find out, along with my shot, my ear clogged up, or was clogging, or I don't know. But I woke up this morning and I can't hear anything out of my right ear. I just dropped off my youngest at school, so when I get home, I'm gonna have to clean out my ear. But so not only am I not feeling the best, I'm just super tired. Like after yesterday I had like the body pains and my head was hurting. Today my head's hurting a little bit and I don't feel nauseous, but I am so tired. Like the second my head hits the pillow, I will be going to sleep. I am that tired. Like so stinking tired. We wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 6:30, right? I woke up and moved to the couch, which is usually something I do in the morning to kind of get myself moving around. I'll move from one place to the other, even if all I do is just sit in there for a little bit. I moved from my bed to the couch and went to sleep. And my alarm goes off at certain times. So when my alarm went off, I knew that my kids were supposed to get on the virtual. My oldest ones were supposed to get on virtual, or they were supposed to eat breakfast. So like I told them, like, hey, it's breakfast time. Hey, it's this time. Hey, you need to sign on to virtual. Or hey, you need like with my youngest, hey, you need to get dressed. But then after those alarms, I was out. I left the house late to drop off my youngest to school because that's how tired I was. And I don't know, it's just crazy. The second shot is no joke. But what's crazy is I also had a reaction to the first shot as well. I had like severe body pains as if I had COVID again. But I was told that I had the reactions that way to the first one. It's because I had COVID before. So the first shot also gave me a reaction. And the nurse told me that you may or may not have a reaction to the second one. It may be just as bad as the first one, or worse, or not as bad, or just different side effects. So far, it just seems to be different side effects. Not to the extent of, and the side effects I did have, that was like the first one, is not to the extent. It's just, man, if I went to work today, I would be miserable, and I would be taking it out on my students, and that would not be fair, or my coworkers. Like, it wouldn't be fair to either one of them. So I am going back home. Hopefully I can go back to sleep for a little while. But all that laundry that I had to do yesterday, I didn't do. So at some point I need to do it, because I need clothes for work, because I look like a complete bum today. Yeah, so I would play some more of the book, the audio book, while I'm driving home. That may be the only time I'm able to read today. Not sure. So, because it may be the only time, I'm going to go ahead and hop on here and check in with you guys in a little bit. So, I've been growing my own nails, right? They're all mine. Had to cut my thumb off because my thumb broke all the way down there. Was just in the laundry room. Went to go and scratch my head, and it broke completely off.
Got it.
So I'm going to have to cut all of my nails on this hand and this one and completely start all over again.
How long did that take you to grow them out?
Wow. So those took me about, I think it was about 6 months to grow. So, welcome to start all over again. It is Monday. Doing another check-in really quick. I don't know why I didn't think to do a check-in when I was on my way into work, but doing the check-in. I am at chapter 19 of The Girl with the Loud Voice. Today is Wednesday. Hopefully I can finish this book by the end of the week, but there's a lot going on this week. So far, like I said, the action has picked up in the book. The book is really good. Sorry, don't know if you can hear me. I don't even have anybody else in my room right now. Like I said, the action has picked up. And the book is getting better and better. There is not much I can say about the update without giving away any part of the book. Is honestly, it's super good, and there's just a lot going on, and it's, I don't know, it's really good. But that is all I'm going to say right now in this check-in, and I will get back to you guys on the next update. Bye. Got me some fresh twists. Had to freshen up my hair. It was looking a little, not so great. My hair is growing crazy. You can't really see it because I can't really see it. I think I expressed this in another video of mine, but I could feel my hair down the middle of my back. It don't seem like it while it's in the front because the shrink game is strong, but your girl look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm being goofy. Hey YouTube, I am doing a check-in. I wonder where all that smoke's coming from. Alright, so I am on my way home. I just visited a friend that graduated college, and she just had a little party this afternoon. So I'm on my way home from visiting her. What I am going to do is I'm going to stop this vlog and start a new one. This one has gone from last Friday to today, which is Saturday, the 15th of May. So I'm going to stop this vlog and I'm going to start a new one. I did not finish my book. I was hoping to have it finished by yesterday, but the world is opening back up. and weddings are happening, celebrations, commencement ceremonies. It's this time of year. So there are a lot of colleges graduating, and today was my friend's graduation, so I went to go celebrate her. Yesterday was another friend's wedding. So a lot, right? So I am okay, you don't want to go? I am going. So yeah. So I have 100 pages left. No, not 100. April, focus. Sorry, there's a car on fire, and I'm just really hoping that the people in the car got out. Keep that family in your prayers. I don't know what happened, but the car is pulled over. It's not on the road. It's in a parking lot of a grocery store, but the whole front end of the car is on fire. It doesn't look like there's anybody in the car. When I drove by, it didn't look like there was anyone in the car, but that has to be scary. And if that's their only vehicle for them to get to and from wherever it is they need to go, that sucks. So I'm going to be praying for that family. But back to the books. I have 200 pages exactly to finish of the book. I'm right in the middle. I don't think I'm smack dab in the middle. I think I'm a little bit over 50% of the book. I don't keep number or percentage numbers on what I'm reading unless the Google the Goodreads app doesn't go by pages for that book. There's been some books that when I read on Goodreads and I go and put in where I'm, update my progress, they don't do page numbers, they do percentage. So then that's when I will try to do percentage with that. Most of the time, those are Kindle books that I have that issue with. But Kindle's really good. If you look down at the bottom of the page that you're reading on, it'll have a percentage. So you can just put in the percentage in Goodreads. But for this one in particular, I do by page number. And I believe I am on page 166. So I have 200 more pages to go. And I'm going to try to get some reading done today. But this is how my schedule is today, right? This morning when I woke up late because I slept in. When my kids sleep in, I sleep in. Anybody who's watching this that's a parent knows that when your children sleep, you don't wake them and you sleep, because 9 times out of 10, you're only getting about 5 hours, and on a good day, 6 hours of sleep at max. So, I've been trying to get about 7 hours of sleep. It doesn't happen every night, but I was tired. That sleep catches up with you, and you need about a day or two to just rejuvenate, right? Today was that day. My kids slept, and my husband got off a little bit early from work, so he actually stayed awake until 7 o'clock in the morning to be able to take our dog out, because we take our dog out every morning at 7, because that's the time we wake up in the morning usually. So he stayed awake, the great man that he is. He works midnight shift. He got off early, so he stayed awake instead of going to sleep. When he got off, he stayed awake and took the dog out, so that way I wouldn't have to wake up at 7, that I could sleep in a little bit. So he went to bed at 7 o'clock this morning. He got up at about noon 30. So he himself didn't even get very much sleep, but he did it so that I could get some sleep, which I love that man. So then when I did wake up, we went grocery shopping. Today was the only day we can go grocery shopping. We just have too much on our schedules for the week. So today, at the time that we went, was the only time. And then I went to go visit my friend for her graduation to celebrate her, which I was an hour and a half late for, because I originally didn't have it scheduled in. It was a last minute sort of celebration. So I was so happy that I can visit her because I miss her and she moved away. And then later tonight, we are going to go on a date because we deserve a date. So he and I are going to go on a date with a couple friends from church and a couple guests that have been coming around to church. Our children already know each other. That is what's amazing. So we as the adults are going to get to know each other. How did our children get to know each other first, you say, without us knowing each other? Because our children are in the youth ministry together. And the youth leaders take care of our children because we trust them to take care of our children. And not all the time do the adults get to meet up with each other, because we have different work schedules and, schedules just didn't align. But I talked with this particular mom, on Mother's Day when she came, and we literally hit it off. Like, I don't even know much about her, and I can already tell you guys that she's an amazing woman. But we are going to get together with her and a couple other couples from church, and we're going to go and hang out and have some steak, and just kind of be without our children as grown-ups. It is so nice when you can go on a couple's date. Usually it's just one other couple, double night or whatever you want to call it. But I believe there are 3 couples, possibly 4 couples that are meeting up to hang out. It's just so much fun. So that's what we're going to do, which means, and we're going to leave maybe at 5:30 or 6 to go up and hang out. But that means that there may not be much reading today. Right now, it's about 3:47. So when I make it home, it'll be about 4 o'clock. So there may be a little bit of time to read, but I'm probably not going to update you guys on this blog about it. I will update you guys on the next blog about it. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to end this, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.